What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I want to get into Alijah Vera-Tucker and how the New York Jets want to change his position permanently, and I am in favor of it. Okay, so Alijah Vera-Tucker, since he's been drafted in the NFL in 2021, has played 4 different positions on the offensive line. He started out as a left guard as a rookie, then in his sophomore year moved over to the right side and was started at right guard, and then due to injuries, started a game at left tackle against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then started a handful of games at right tackle before getting injured and having his season come to an end. Now, this year in 2023, we saw Alijah Vera-Tucker start his season at right guard, and then after a few injuries to other areas on the offensive line, kick out to right tackle. And it sounds like Robert Saleh is interested in keeping Alijah Vera-Tucker at right tackle going forward. Robert Saleh said he's talked to Alijah Vera-Tucker about making right tackle his permanent position. Saleh said he looks natural out there. Not only does he look natural, but he's also been really productive. Over the last 2 seasons, he has been extremely productive. So this year, so far, through 2 games, he's allowed 4 pressures and no sacks at right tackle. Last year, he had 2 pressures and no sacks as a right tackle. Now, in total, if you want to look at the 6-game sample size that he's played at right tackle, in 6 games, he's allowed no sacks and 6 pressures. Over that same time period, so just the last 2 years, we'll throw out the rookie season where he played the entire season at left guard. The last 2 years, 22 and 2023, he's played 6 games at tackle and 6 games at guard. 19 pressures and 2 sacks in 6 games at guard. At right tackle, 6 pressures, no sacks in 6 games. So actually, you can make the case he's been better in pass protection at tackle than he has at guard. And I know going into the NFL draft, he projected, many thought, because of his size and arm length, that he would be a better guard. And I think he is a more than capable guard. But it's significantly harder to find stable tackle play in the NFL, as we've pretty much seen the Jets search for a long-term answer at tackle ever since DeBrickashaw Ferguson retired, and that's after the 2015 season. Like, well, yeah, the one season of Ryan Clady and then Calvin Beachum and Mekhi Becton for a season, and George Fant and Dwayne Brown, and now back to Mekhi Becton. Like, it's not easy trying to find, significant tackles and guys who could come in and guys who could play at a high level. And I get it. Many still even think that AVT might be better suited at guard than tackle. But with how well he's played at the tackle position, I keep him out there. And Joe Tippmann's been great at right guard. And I'm not saying, you ditch the plan and you don't have him eventually move back to center. You could absolutely do that. But for the rest of this season, I don't know why you don't have Tippmann at right guard and AVT at right tackle. And that side of the offensive line has been really, really, really good. Really good. And, they're starting to build a little something here on this line. Mekhi Becton, if he could stay healthy the rest of the year, maybe that's your answer at left tackle. AVT has looked like the answer at right tackle. Then you have Joe Tippmann, who's been stellar so far through 2 games. Where does he stay? Is it at center? Is it at right guard? The point is, you have options for the New York Jets. And while I think Connor McGovern this is his last year here, I would not be surprised if the Jets are active in trying to, add someone else in here in free agency or the draft. But trying to find help on the interior of the offensive line is significantly easier than trying to find help at tackle, which again is something that we've seen this Jets team struggle with over the years, at trying to find a long-term solution at the tackle spot. I am on board with the Jets keeping Alijah Vera-Tucker at tackle. I want to hear from you, though. Do you like this idea from Robert Saleh and the New York Jets? Sound off in the comments below. Once again, I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.